What is up, guys? We are on our way to Fort Myers Beach to take a look at a 1995 58-foot Maer's Powercat. This is a custom-made, one-of-a-kind vessel that's for sale here in Southwest Florida. It happens to be owned by one of the subscribers to our channel, and he asked us if we could come over and do a video on it. The boat is powered by twin inboard man diesels with a large Onan 20-kilowatt generator, and the vessel had a complete restoration of its interior back in 2015 and 16 timeframe, and it looks amazing. So stick around, we're going to show you all about it. Here she is, 1995 Maer's 58 Powercat. Got an amazing amount of deck space here up on the bow. Powder coated rails here. The gel coat was restored in 2016 or so. Still has a good shine for a boat of this age. There's a nice open helm cockpit area up top. Nice view all around. Garmin radar. It is currently sporting the sun and rain shade over there in the back, rear cockpit. Mesh window screens for the Salon. The boat is being brokered by Yachts 360, Tom DeLoach. Give him a call up there if you're interested, 239-410-5512. There's just a few minor hull blemishes from dock rash. We're here on the port side. Scratch under that mid cleat there. Nothing major. Just get some gel coat repair. Not surprising for a boat 30 years old. But wait till you see inside what this boat looks like. Complete renovation of the interior compartments. So what's a nice touch on this custom yacht? Check out the engine air intakes. That looks really nice. Nice touch. It's really an original boat. Here on the bow, you have easy access to the anchor locker and windlass. You got some escape hatches, ventilation hatches here up on the bow, and also on the front. What would be like a windshield area, but that's all glass, fiberglass. All right, here we are, dockside, starboard side of the vessel, and the window screens are in good shape. No rips or tears. And here's a close-up of the ventilation for the engine compartment. Now I thought this looks stainless. From a distance it looks like it's stainless, but here it's painted fiberglass. Doesn't sound like it's tinny, but a really nice look. That gray titanium color like they have in the transom. Nice accent. Really did a good job with making what is typically an unsightly part of a boat into something stylish. Nice low gunnels, easy to step aboard here. Here's the sun cover, rain cover here on the cockpit, which is easily removed. See the wood teak deck. And this is set up for fishing. Got rod holders all around. There was a fighting chair here in the middle. You can see the octagon cut out there in the teak. Chair has since been removed. So now there's plenty of party space here on the back deck. Really nice airflow through here too, even with this up. Flybridge. Go up there in a minute. Okay, stepping aboard. Teak is all in great shape. Left to age naturally. So we have a hatch right there that you could bring in the big fish. There's steps to get up to the front bow there. A few steps up here. Nice cushion seating here in good shape. Tinted windows into the salon, nice solid doors. This is well built. You have the ladder going up to the helm. Again, nice solid powder coated. The helm station with covers for both the captain helm seats and the control panel here. Nice clear thick acrylic windshield. All right, here's the helm. Covers removed from the seats. Seats are all in great shape. Nice vinyl. Again, the helm, the acrylic covering the gauges, which is a nice touch. Some of the gauges are newer, all in good shape, easy to read. Aluminum steering wheel, stainless shifters and throttle. And this is a neat touch. Completely cover your electronics. We have newer ICOM VHF, Simrad, multifunction GPS, Garmin 7616. You have your DC distribution panel and Fusion stereo with lots of speakers up here on the deck. Fusion speakers. Here we have the seating, front of the helm facing forward. Again, all the vinyl in excellent condition. This must have been recently redone. Powder coated rails, all nice and solid. Beautiful view from up here. Look at this. This is technically like a sport fish model. It is set up for fishing. We have plenty of rocket launchers here and also around the gunnels, which I'll show you in a minute. The bimini top, no rips or tears. Really good shape. Easy access to get on top. You have these ladders here. You need to get up there to work on the radar or any of the lights. The captain seats are fully articulating. You can move the armrests out of the way. Just flip down footrests, both on both seats here. You do have a little footrest here, and this also opens up to gain access to electronics and also some storage. Here's your motor controls, start and stop. And this boat was assembled in Brazil, I believe. So you need a little translation on start and stop, but everybody knows green and red. And the ignition keys. So really nice setup up here. And look at this view from up top. You have more storage and access underneath these panels here. You could also get access to the air conditioning systems in there. Yeah, the nice teak wood flooring, real teak, not that soft teak stuff. It's been let to age naturally, which I think is the best way to let teak do its thing. It starts getting that nice light wood color. There's no polyurethane on it or anything cracking. It's just the natural wood finish of the teak. And here's your power connector, easy access here. And we have a freezer fridge under this compartment. And this hatch here is access down into the engine room to access all the engines, mechanicals, generator. We have starboard engine there, diesel. We'll turn the lights on and check that out in a minute. There's our port Plenty of room to crawl around in there. Generator straight ahead. Onan 20,000 kilowatt. It's a little tricky to get in here, but not overly so. A better look at the engine. Now the engines have had major overhauls. This is the starboard motor. Lots of room once you get down into where the shaft is. Straight shafts. Direct drive. Turbo diesels. This is the control for the generator. Going in. And now we're looking at port motor. Okay, let's go inside the salon. Nice heavy duty door. Just locks open. And take a look at this interior. Completely restored back in 2016, and it looks and smells brand new. Beautiful woodwork. The headliner, everything replaced. All the furniture. Nice plush seating here. All the trim, everything redone. Nice large open windows. It has the white screen that you can remove. This just keeps the sun out a little bit. You have a convertible settee table here. U-shaped seating. Easily sit like 5-6 people around there. Carpeting, brand new. Woodwork on the cabinetry, like this is top-notch stuff. Not cheap press board, that's solid wood. Front panel TV, even the air conditioning vents. New solid wood. Indirect lighting around the perimeter, the ceiling. This is a nice touch here. This is vinyl actually, and really nice looking design. Set in a little bit, gives that dimensional look. Nice high headroom under here. You have the air conditioner intake vents. One here. We got access to the air conditioners from up on the Helm. There's 2 AC units here in the salon. A couple steps down into the galley. Look at this wood floor. Beautiful wood floor. I mean, that is really nice. And cabinetry, same thing. Brand new. Or at least it looks brand new. Granite countertops. Look at the backsplash. This is just beautiful boat. Stainless steel sink. Trash compactor. Little garage for appliances. Over under fridge freezer, stainless. These Modelos look good. Microwave, stainless. Freezer down below. All right. Storage underneath. All the cabinets. Very deep. Where is the stovetop, you say? Well, it's hidden. It's under here. A little bit of work to get to. This is unique. Look at this guy. Couple of pumps with the vacuum pump. And this lifts off. Gain access to the electric stovetop. This is pretty heavy, so this does come in handy. I would actually prefer a little cutout right here in the circle. You just get your hand in. You don't have to deal with this, but That's pretty unique. All the faucets are new. I mean, I just love this tile backsplash. Look at this. It's like a stainless steel. Very nice. Also have storage under here. Like these are the type of cabinets in a high-end dwelling. Pull-out drawers. Over here is our control panel for all the ship's systems, which I like they leave the clear glass because, I mean, look at this. This is a work of art, if you ask me. You have all the AC and DC control panels. Battery switches. Really nice. I like that they showcase that. And the electrical work, the craftsmanship that was done on this boat, I have to show you that. The panel behind this panel, let's take a look. Just down a couple steps here into the head, which we're going to get into in a second. But here's the panel on the back side of the electrical. Take a look at this. Look at this work. Now this boat is a 1995, 30 years old. And the quality of this work, you could tell it hasn't been chopped apart. Like this is all original from the build. You know, there's dust on everything. It hasn't been touched. It hasn't had to be touched. Look at how well everything is laid out. Just amazing. Okay, so that's the panel. So going down here to the port side of the ship, go down a couple steps, and you have this little companionway here. Again, look at this, the fabric. Beautiful. The porthole covers, the woodwork, the carpeting, everything is brand new condition. Here we're coming into the guest cabin. Again, amazing. I mean, I don't get impressed too often by boats, but when you have a boat this age that is in this type of condition, it's just, you know, amazing. And this is where you look at the wall. Walls of vinyl, the headline of vinyl, all new, no signs of leaks, great quality. Look at that. That is really neat. Again, nice woodwork all around, new mattresses, storage underneath, little end table cabinet there, more storage under here, and new carpeting throughout. And what's nice, this carpeting pulls up. It's all custom cut. It's not tacked in. So if you needed to do work, you could just easily pull this up, roll it up, get it out of the way, work like you need to work on a boat. We know you always have to be fixing something on boats. And then put the carpet back when you're done. It's very well thought out. Here we have the guest head and shower. Beautiful woodwork on the floor. And this wood here, this looks like original, but it's been sanded and resurfaced in great shape. New countertops here. Sink. Great headroom in here. I'm 6 feet tall and it's probably at least 7 feet of headroom. Nice solid wood doors. Hardware, great condition. Finish in here is also has been refurbished. This looks like newly painted in here, or glassed. Maybe it looks like a gel coat. Nice polished finish, and stainless steel porthole ventilation here. Nice size stand-up shower. You won't feel claustrophobic. You could see through the plexiglass here and the plexiglass door. Very tall, again, at least 7 feet of headroom, and with a seat. Here's your toilet. Nice storage underneath. And everything's clean too. A lot of care went into restoring this boat. All right, let's switch over to, I'm getting turned around. This will be the starboard side towards the master cabin. Another nice companionway with all this really nice tweed type of headliner all around with the wood finish all the way down to the steps. Again, same carpet throughout, custom fitted. It's all custom carpet that you could easily pull up. You see the ends are just finished, and oh wow, they got dry deck underneath, which helps for air ventilation and it keeps down any type of mold and mildew. Here we are, the master. Again, solid wood door, all new headliner. The portholes, great shape. We've got a queen size bed. Big ventilation hatch here. Again, this has also been restored, been reglassed, painted. Air conditioned vent up here. Storage in the nightstand. Very big storage. Underneath you have an AC controller in here. Lots of storage under there. And there's one of the AC units. Have about 6.5 feet of headroom here. It sort of goes down a little bit. You're heading towards the bow there. We have the master head, big shower, walk-in shower. Again, with the new plexiglass, or it looks new. It's clear, not cracked, not yellowed. There's a little seat here. Drain in the floor. Vanity, all new wood finish. And again, another toilet. Plenty of headroom in here. I'm going to say over. There's almost 7 feet of headroom in here. And there's the new vanity and countertops. Really nice quality. Granite. Beautiful. All right, now let's check out the captain's quarters, if you so choose to not drive this yourself. So across from the master, there's this little bunk room, which I'm going to say this is technically a full-size bed here. You can tell it's used for storage, but you could easily take all this stuff out and put a mattress here, or make it storage. A very versatile area. Comes in handy. Has AC controls in here also. About 6.5 feet of headroom. Same thing, all new headliners. Woodwork is all redone. Look at that shine. And they have a vanity in here, mirror, and porthole, but no toilet. The toilet was removed in here. There used to be a toilet underneath here, so you can have it added. But this would be the third head if you had a toilet in it. There's a guest head on the other side of the boat. You got the master in the master stateroom, and then this one here. Nice storage area. Well, if you need to squeeze another person in, put the kids, and then they have an easy walk to the other side of the boat to get to the guest head. So that covers the full interior walkthrough. Here's a view from the salon from the galley area. I can't stress enough like how beautiful this looks from in here for a boat. You don't buy brand new boats that look like this nowadays. They just don't make them like this. So really impressed with the interior on this. Okay, let's walk up towards the bow using the port walkway, which is nice handrails here to grab. And there's no railing to protect you from falling over to the water side, but this railing is easy to grab And it's a good, I'm going to say what, 8 inches, 10 inches wide, the walkway. So you feel safe when you're walking up here. And the railings come all the way down here so you can safely get to the bow area. And these are the hatches that are in each of the staterooms. And here's your windlass, your anchor locker. And however, there is not a power windlass on this. I don't know if it was removed, but this is a type that can have a motor attached to it, so that would be a matter of getting the right equipment for it. A nice large anchor locker here. There's a documented Coast Guard documentation vessel number. Access to your waste pump outs here. I like these nice big cleats here. Here's the walkway coming down port side. Here's looking at the forward portion of the Salon area. That's a big hatch going into the Salon, so the galley is right under there. You do have some gel coating cracking here, some spider cracks here and there. The whole boat was refinished by Owl Creek Boatworks in Fort Myers. And I think that was done in 2016, so could use a little touching up in some areas. But again, 30-year-old boat. Okay, we'll walk down the starboard side, same as the port. There's the railings you could grab here. These window screens easily come out, zippers, and they're all in good shape too. Some heavy-duty radio antennas on this. We're going offshore. And your railings can wrap around all the way to the stern here, over the cockpit. Nice wide gunnels there, and more steps to step down here. This sun cover just unsnaps from the stern by the transom, and it slides into the bracket there, so it's nice and easy to remove when you want to get underway. We have the stern, the name of the boat, R&R, hailing port, Fort Myers Beach, Florida. Nice painted titanium gray transom. Nice look. All right, so there you have it. 1995 Mares 58 Powercat. If you're interested, reach out to Yachts 360, Tom DeLoach, 239-410-5512. See you later, guys. Thanks for watching.